Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another Love Byte. Gemini, let's see what are the messages here for you today. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. Gemini Spirit, Emperor in reverse, Hermit, and the Ten of Wands. That's for one person, and the other person's spirit, King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Strength card. And mutual energy spirit, Moon, Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. Bottom of my deck, Five of Cups. So both of you are sitting in some kind of regret that things never worked out. One person more than the other, I would feel, because this is one person, right? The first line, which I'm going to call person A, they feel they are now in reflection mode. They are thinking heavily. They could be lonely, feeling very burdened, very overwhelmed. They feel that they were probably very stubborn in the past and they lost out on something very good, or they feel they've lost their power now. The other person, I think, was expecting them to step up and come towards them. There was attraction here, but they feel, yeah, they were just stagnant. Now they're realizing, yeah, maybe they just didn't have the courage. So what's going to happen, of course, after that, I'm going to check. I'm going to clarify all these cards. But first, Gemini, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. Gemini and their person spirit. Gemini and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Gemini and their person. Just a few more from a third deck as well, and then we'll start the reading. Gemini and their person spirit. Gemini and their person. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Gemini, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. And yes, Gemini, I'm cutting down on my personal readings. I'll be only maximum taking 10 per month now. Just getting overwhelming, not enough time. So, make sure you email me on time so I can slot you in, or maybe I can put you into the next month. All right, so first card here says, I feel your energy and I receive your telepathy. I reach out and show you how much I care and offer you support. You read my messages and then I feel you even more, but you stay silent. Your telepathy is a contradiction to the silence. I just simply can't understand this. If you love me, let me know. If you don't love me, just set me free and let me go. It's like the other person says, I know they want to take action, but they're not taking action. So maybe they don't have the courage. I eventually had to let you go in the physical world because the pain became too much for me to bear. My emotional, mental, and physical well-being became affected negatively. I'm still fighting my own inner demons where I felt that maybe I wasn't good enough for you. Or the guilt of wondering if I walked away too soon. Don't come back to me if you haven't leveled up. I knew all along that you had the potential to run again, but the intensity of our connection and my curiosity about it is what kept me interested in you. My boundaries are stronger now, and your old mind games will no longer be tolerated. I'm not currently feeling in the right place for a relationship right now. I do see us together in the future. I believe that you are my destiny. I was involved with someone else, and it wasn't fair for either of you for me to pursue our connection. You are never done because I'm your shadow. When you cry, I embrace you in spirit. When you are sad, I will help remind you to smile. I'll always be there with you, even when you don't see me. So maybe somebody was in a third-party situation, so there was love there, but they couldn't take action. I wish I can apologize. I don't want to let you go. I try to find you in everyone. You deserve someone better than me. I cry silently. All right, so somebody has a lot of regrets. Okay, let's start. Spirit. Let me just take an angel blessing card first. And this is going to be for the viewer, the person who's been, attracted to listen to this reading. Could be you, Gemini, could be your cross watcher. So a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for the viewer. And this card here says, Mother. Well, take good care of yourself, nurture yourself, I would say, or maybe somebody is missing your caring, kind, nurturing self. But the spiritual meaning of this card is first and foremost, give to yourself. Treat yourself like your own little baby and take good care of yourself. All right, so now Spirit, tell me what's going on. Let's start with the first person A for me. Gemini could be you could be person B, right? So Emperor in reverse. What's the Emperor in reverse? They are very depressed, very, very depressed and sad. They feel they lost out their power. They feel very imbalanced at this time, and they feel I may not even be able to manifest what I want anymore. Why do you feel that like that? Hermit. Because some truth came out about them in the past. Maybe they were being a trickster in the past, or they were being very stubborn and egoistic and wanted things their way. The truth about them came out, and now they are in reflection about all their bad behavior and feel I lost out. I lost out on a 10 of cups. They feel they push this 10 of cups to go backwards instead of going forward, and they're very burdened, very overwhelmed right now. They're very scared even to take action. They feel unmotivated, they feel lack of excitement in their life, very burdened. They, as much as they want to end this fight with the other person, they feel, what if the other person has a lot of other options now? What if they are with somebody else? What if they shut the door on me? What if they've already ended things with me? So I think they are kind of hurting their own heart right now by all negative thoughts. They are very scattered in their energy from what I feel, because somewhere they feel insecure now. They feel insecure. They don't feel good enough. They feel I've lost out on a chance to, have a stable, brand new beginning. This person is just sitting in a lot of sadness and regret about maybe the lies they told. They are very scared now that they've lost out on a long-term partnership, and they're thinking about all the injustice that was done. Somewhere they feel they don't deserve a second chance. Okay, so person B, what about you? How are you feeling currently? King of Wands. So person B says, I really did find them very attractive. I really had romantic feelings for them, and they did come in very romantic, and they did take action maybe at one time. I really thought that, sooner or later, we could get things moving, but then they changed. They suddenly became somebody who was very controlling, and they started being rude to me, or, stopped being emotionally open towards me. What started off beautifully kind of just changed. So, and things have been stagnant for a long time since then. Person B says, yeah, they just left me here waiting and wondering about what happened. Like, I thought we had a good thing going. I thought you were my nice new romantic partner. I thought you were, attracted towards me as I was towards you. Then what happened? It left person B wondering why they got left out in the cold. Right? So I think they were for some time waiting for the other person to return back and explain themselves. But now all they feel is disrespect. They feel, no, they didn't cherish me, they didn't love me, they never offered me anything. So, there's a sense of disappointment. I think person B could be the one who was waiting, and then now they've kind of saying, what, maybe it's time for me to turn my back on this connection. Strength in reverse. They're losing faith in this connection. Yeah, all that love that they were giving to their person, they thought that this was an equal match, King of Cups to the Queen of Cups, but now they're putting a lid on that cup of love and saying, you know what, you never really matched me. You never opened up emotionally to me. You were just keeping me emotionally stuck here. So if you're not strong enough to stand beside me, then I have to shut the door, close this chapter. So, mutual energy, Spirit. Why are these 3 cards here for the first person who probably knows that they don't deserve a second chance? The Moon. I think they secretly, I think this person does want to return back, but they are scared that the other person has given up on them, and like I said, they feel they won't get a second chance. Somehow they feel very, very anxious. They feel trapped in their mind. They don't know how to make things work. They feel, I'm sure by now the other person has already given up on me, released me, dropped me. So they could be very lonely right now. They can't see, they are kind of trapped. They're trying to just kind of reflect on what happened and why, and whatever they are realizing is not making this person happy at all. In fact, this person is overthinking things, going back and forth in their mind, feeling lost and stuck. Because somewhere they feel, by now I'm sure the other person has given up on me, and I'm sure they have many more options now, other options. So what about the other person, Spirit? What are these 3 cards for the other person? The other person says they were keeping secrets from me. They put me into a third party. They betrayed my trust, Omkaratarot. They just wanted me stuck onto them while they were busy elsewhere. So that's the reason I'm getting onto my own chariot now. I don't want to stay stuck in a situation where even though I feel I'm in a connection, I'm alone. Right? Give me one more. Yeah, I think person B is picking up their confidence and saying, you know what, they never turned out to be my true match, but I'm going to do good for myself. I'm going to take back my power, take back control. I'm going to go after my passions, live life large, and not grieve anymore, shut the door. So it's the first person, I think, who is now sitting in a lot of sadness, regret, shame, guilt. Clarify that for me, please, again. 5 of Cups. Why is there sadness? Because they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed and ashamed to now come forward. They don't know how to explain themselves anymore. And then person B is right. They could have maybe been busy elsewhere or with somebody else or something. Now how do they come back and say, no, now I see you as my true match, especially after so much of stagnancy has already happened. So I think the embarrassment, shame and guilt is keeping this person stuck at this time. That's what I have for you, Gemini. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.